Hey guys, Gaming to the Max was here. I got this sick TFT game on PBE and I wanted to share it with you guys. If you're here wondering about Ivern videos, there will be some talk about that at the end of this video, so you can either skip there or watch the whole thing, whatever you want to do. But yeah, I had to show you guys this sick assassin gameplay, as you can tell from the title. It went pretty well, I gotta be honest with you. It's a bit of a nail biter, and you guys will definitely want to stick around to the end to see that. But anyways, we're jumping right in here. This first game, we've got Woodland. That's really about it. We've got a GA, and unfortunately, we get a little slapped around, get killed. Unfortunate, but, you know, I always love starting with Woodland. I love Nico, I love LeBlanc, I love Maokai, I love Ivern, obviously. So we start with them, and we're going to jump right to the next carousel in 3, 2, 1. I can't even count it. And we're going to end up picking up a Giant's Belt here. I love Morello's, GA, and Rageblade, and Giant Slayer. So I love picking up BF Swords, Needlessly Large Rods, and a few Giant's Belts here and there. So we end up swapping out Nico for LeBlanc, and we head into this first fight. And as you can see, we are against 3 Wardens and, you know, a Mage. Not that big a deal, but you'll see we have that Assassin buff already in. We've got LeBlanc, Qiyanna, and Diana here. So we're 2 out of 3 on Inferno, 3 out of 3 on Assassin. We've got some Woodland and Druid in there, and we end up stomping the competition. Super good. I'm looking at it, I'm like, wow, wait, that actually worked pretty well. Again, I said Assassins maybe not that great, but then all of a sudden we're stomping like this. So we're going to jump right into the Golem round here. So going into this Golem round, I'm like, man, wow, Assassin's actually not bad. And I think to myself, you know what, I haven't actually tried out full Assassins. Now, I am going to throw the disclaimer early here. Zed and Kha'Zix, super hard to find, super hard to get, and we do get a little bit lucky. You'll see later with the Zed, but they're very difficult to get. This early Assassin 3 out of 6, though, I would recommend, you know, if you have the opportunity, don't think, oh, Assassins are so garbage, I can't go Assassins. No, you can still go Assassins. Early game, as you can see, they're critting, they're doing a lot of damage. It's pretty good here. As you can see, we're going to pick up that Morello's components there, which I do end up throwing on Diana in a second. But, like I said, 6 Assassins, kind of unrealistic, but we do end up pulling it off in this game, and it is quite rewarding. Really, it's you know, I don't like to brag, but it's a little bit because of me. We do play it very well. We do end up getting a couple, actually I believe 3 level 3s in this game, so that does have a huge impact on, obviously, team comp and all that. So rather than the team comp being overpowered, it's really just, you know, getting things to level 3 makes them overpowered. So we end up throwing that Morello's on Diana. Reason being, I want her to be the front line, kind of, you know, she already has that shield. We give her some more HP and stuff, we'll be good, and boom, we're against 5 Wardens. So, can Assassins pull it off? These guys have, like, 4 Warden buff, you know, it's crazy. Let's see, and we're just wrecking them. We're slapping right through them. The Inferno, as you can see, we got in. We slid in the Zyra for the Inferno buff. We've also got Assassin buff, and then, of course, Woodland and Druid. So, now we're burning and critting. That's pretty great. So, moving on from here, we're going to go straight into the Wolf round. We have 1 crit glove left over, and we're just trying to pick up some more. As you can see, we've got that level 3, or level 2 Nocturne in the corner there. So that's going to be our 4 out of 6 Assassin. And now, like I said, we got to wait on that legendary Kha'Zix and Zed. You know, Zed being the legendary unit, Kha'Zix being the epic unit. So we end up picking up another possible combination for Infinity Edge, and now it's just a waiting game, you know, re-rolling, looking for Kha'Zix, looking for Zed, etc, etc. And right here we pick up our first level 3 just in the nick of time. We almost get her in, but unfortunately we do not get the level 3 LeBlanc in time. But we are against a light summoner Woodland kind of mishmash here. I'm gonna be real, we just run it over. We just absolutely run it over. This is where I'm like, wow, good thing we're recording, because we are actually stomping here. As you can see, this is the 2nd place opponent, and we just absolutely destroyed him. And we are up by a substantial amount of health, and we're gonna head into the carousel here. As you can see, I'm up about, I believe, 30 health here. That's It's quite a big gap, so we're doing pretty well. Unfortunately, that means we are at the mercy of whoever wants to pick whatever, so we're just going to chill here and look around. Now, I do make a slight mistake here, and you'll see it in a second. I wasn't really paying attention. As you can see, I'm looking back, I'm like, wait, what do I need again? What's going on here? I've got my BF sword and my crit glove, and I'm not sure if I want the chain vest or the Negatron cloak, and I see this guy running for Yi, and I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get it. And he already had his guy. I messed up totally. If I had gotten Yorick, I would have been able to make a GA, which may or may not have been better, but I was thinking about the Bloodthirster the entire time because I was thinking about Nocturne. Nocturne, if you don't know, every 3 autos, he does an AoE auto attack, and he heals and also hits everyone around him, so I obviously make that Bloodthirster, and I go, you know what, if Nocturne's healing already, let's make him heal even more. So, we do it, we pop it on there, and we hop right into this Raptor round. As you can see, we pick up a little bit of a legendary here, a little bit of an uncommon, and another one there. If you don't know, all the items are fair and equal, so it's not like I'm getting crazy lucky and someone else is getting, you know, unfortunate shit. Everyone is getting about equal items here, and we end up throwing the Locket onto Zyra and just kind of spreading our units out. So you might say, why put that weird crit glove item onto LeBlanc? Unfortunately, 5-4 is coming up, and then the Dragon, and if you don't know, 5-4 Carousel has only full items, so I just said, fuck it, I'm going to chuck that on the block. And as you can see here, this guy's Singed. He just kind of poisons us to death. His Mundo obviously healing a shitload, but this Singed really wrecks us. And I'm like, damn. And you're going to see this guy later, rather. He is the one that ends up getting to the final 2 with me. And we'll see if we win. I mean, level 2 Singed is pretty strong. So we hop right into this item round, and as you can see, that's the Zed we need. Are we going to get it? I'm going to spoil it for you. Yeah, we are. It wouldn't be the 6 Assassins without him, so we do end up grabbing him here and leveling up and slamming him in there. We end up taking Maokai and Ivern out, as last round we obviously lost to that Singe there, and I recognize, you know what, it's just not going to work out. So we throw in the Zed, and as you can see, I've slid in a Sivir in the upper right there. That is for Desert. We have our Kha'Zix in. Kha'Zix is 1 out of 2 Desert, and Sivir is then the second unit we need for Desert. We've got a Phantom Dancer here, and yes, the drag is dying, just, you know, a little bit bugged here on PBE. So we're going to pick up that Phantom Dancer. I'm going to put it on Nocturne. All these random units you're seeing, I'm just thinning out the odds that we will get a Kha'Zix and or a Qiyanna. As you can see, we're 1 away from level 3 Qiyanna. We chuck the Phantom Dancer onto Nocturne, and I start just picking up units, scavenging these units for Kha'Zix. Boom, we get Kha'Zix 2 as we head in there. And let's see how this fight goes. This is against the Light Mystic guy, so he's got like about, looks like 3 Light and then a bunch of Woodland guys and a couple of Mystics. And as you can see, if you look at that Nocturne in the upper right there, he is just holding off those Woodland guys with no problem. He's AoE critting them down, dodging shit with Phantom Dancer. It's pretty great. And this is the guy who's in first as well. So we take him down pretty easily here. We've got our level 2 Nocturne sitting on the bench, and we've got this almost level 3 Qiyanna chilling here as well. So, into this item round we go. I grab the Zeeks over the Spear. Spear ain't really going to do much for us, and we're going to head into this next round. Obviously, we have our Zyra in a great position for this, so we're just going to slap the Zeeks onto her. And as you can see, I've picked up an Azir. I should have thought of it earlier. Forehead, he's a Summoner and a Desert, and we need Summoner for Summoner 3, and we need Desert for Desert 2. So now we've got Desert buff with Azir and Kha'Zix, and now we've got Summoner buff with Azir, Zed, and Zyra. Inferno, reppin' Diana, Zyra, and Qiyanna, and then of course we've got our 6 Assassins. So we're jumping into this fight here, and lo and behold, it's our arch enemy, Singed. So he's got 4 Rangers there. If you can't see him, we got Kindred, Ezreal, and Ashe. And of course Twitch for poison. And then they've got Mundo and Singed for the poison. So it looks like we're winning this fight, and unfortunately we do get chopped up by Mundo and Yi, and we get so close to dying. 4 health left, and it is brutal. Unfortunately, our Singed Rangers does end up winning against the actual fight going on. So we do have to face him. I look at this one and I see Inferno. I quickly dart over and see what he's going to get, what his team's looking like. Maybe I can position differently. He's got Dragon's Claw, definitely better than the Inferno buff. I just let him know here that I think the fact that my units chase Singed around is a little silly. Obviously, you wouldn't do that in a normal game, so why would your TFT units do it? But nevertheless, we are going to watch this and see what he's got there. He's got a level 3 Mundo as well, which, you know, Mundo healing a ton. Great unit, great Berserker, great poison unit. Good overall. We end up picking up a Nico's help here, very good, and we end up getting our level 3 Nocturne. So while this fight plays in the background, I just want to talk a little bit about Ivern and where we're going with that. Some people wanted some more Ivern videos, and I do want to make more of them. I was number 20 on Ivern in North America, but Ivern is in a rough spot right now. I will still make videos about Ivern with Ivern because, you know, I did build the channel on it. I do love the champ, but he is very difficult to play with right now against higher skilled players. They just know what's up with him, what's going on, and so it is a bit difficult to play as him, as well as if you're ahead, it just doesn't work out. But anyways, I will leave that to the Ivern video I am making, and I will see you guys in the next one. There's going to be more TFT, all that stuff, so if you're enjoying TFT stuff, maybe the story time, whatever, let me know in the comments, and I will keep making it. Ivern stuff is on the way, just don't expect it consistently. Alright guys, enjoy your day, enjoy your weekend, have a good one. Later.